Thank you for your time. My name is Betula, and this is Food for Thought. There's something I'd like to read to you. I wore black because I liked it. I still do. And wearing it still means something to me. It's still my symbol of rebellion against a stagnant status quo, against our hypocritical houses of God, against people whose minds are closed to other ideas. Johnny Cash. The inner revolution will not be televised or sold on the internet. It must take place within one's own mind and heart. Noah Levine. We are going to emancipate ourselves from mental slavery. For though others may free the body, none but ourselves can free the mind. Mind is our only ruler, sovereign. Marcus Garvey. Somewhere, someone is thinking of you. Someone is calling you an angel. This person is using celestial colors to paint your image. Someone is making you into a vision so beautiful that it can only live in the mind. Someone is thinking of the way your breath escapes your lips when you are touched, how your eyes close and your jaw tightens with concentration as you give pleasure at home. These thoughts are saving a life somewhere right now. In some airless apartment on a dark, urine-stained, horror-lined street, someone is calling out to you silently, and you are answering without even being there. So crystalline, so pure. Such life-saving power when you smile. You will never know how you have cauterized my wounds. So sad that we will never touch. How it hurts me to know that I will never be able to give you everything I have. Henry Rollins. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Albert Einstein. Let us not pray to be sheltered from dangers, but to be fearless when facing them. Rabindranath Tagore. Love brave people. Be fearless. Be bold. Dare to do it all. Have no fear. There is nothing to lose. One day, music will take its rightful place as the true religion of mankind. Hazrat Inayat Khan. For once touched by love, everyone becomes a poet. Plato. Find someone who makes you laugh in public and scream in bed. How often have I said to you that when you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth? Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. There is nothing permanent except change itself. Herculitis. Travel light. Live light. Spread the light. Be the light. Yogi Bhajan. I've never seen any life transformation that didn't begin with the person in question finally getting tired of their own bullshit. Elizabeth Gilbert. You cannot stop the storm, but meditation helps you find its still center. Be the eye of the storm. Sometimes you wake up. Sometimes the fall kills you. And sometimes when you fall, you fly. Neil Gaiman. Meditation is interacting with truth inside of scientific research, is interacting with truth outside. Both are required for human evolution, emancipation, and empowerment. Amit Ray. Your mind will enchain you. Your heart will set you free. Rashid Ogunlaru. Freedom is an expensive gift, always worth fighting for, even if it costs us. Marek E. Estamil. Education means emancipation. It means light and liberty. It means the uplifting of the soul of man into the glorious light of truth, the light by which men can only be made free. Frederick Douglass. Bring the mind into sharp focus and make it alert so that it can immediately intuit truth. which is everywhere. The mind must be emancipated from old habits, prejudices, and restrictive thought processes, and even ordinary thought itself. Bruce Lee. Self-absorption in all its form kills empathy, let alone compassion. When we focus on ourselves, our world contracts as our problems and preoccupations loom larger. But when we focus on others, our world expands. Our own problems drift to the periphery of the mind and so seem smaller, and we increase our capacity for connection or compassionate action. Daniel Goleman. Science is not compatible with spirituality. It is a profound source of spirituality. When we recognize our place in an immensity of light years and in the passage of ages, when we grasp the intricacies, beauty, and subtlety of life, then that soaring feeling, that sense of elation and humility combined is surely spiritual. So are our emotions in the presence of great art, or music, or literature, or acts of exemplary selflessness, courage such as those of Mohandas Gandhi or Martin Luther King Jr. The notion that science and spirituality are somehow mutually exclusive does a disservice to both. Carl Sagan. Man cannot be master of nothing while he fears death, but he who does not fear it possesses all. If there were no suffering, man would not know his limitations, would not know himself. The hardest thing is to be able in your soul to unite the meaning of all, to unite all. Leo Tolstoy. You are not your mother, your father, your history, or your cultural influences. You are uniquely and originally you. Be bold and daring and fearless and unconventional. Be willing to use your voice in service to your soul. Go on. Rock the damn boat. The wave you create might just change the world. Cheryl Richardson. The more you reveal, the more you have to question, and the freer you get, until finally you're absolutely exposed. That leaves you in a fearless position because you can work in a world without the fear of being found out. That is freedom. Byron Katie. Too many of us are not living our dreams because we are living our fears. Decide to become fearless. Face that thing you fear most. You're stronger than you give yourself credit for. If you can laugh at it, you can move past it. You have the ability to do more than you have ever hoped, imagined, or dreamed. You have a greatness within you. Les Brown. I think the job of the artist is to be honest and fearless. Erykah Badu. We all know fear, but passion makes us fearless. Paulo Coelho. It is never too late, no matter how old you get, because any time or any point in your life, you can always have a chance to make a difference. You can always make a change for the better, no matter what background you derive from. You can always do your best and be all that you can be, because you will always be uniquely you. It is why it is always wise to listen to your eternal heart, your eternal instincts, and what it had always strove for and or to do, because really anybody can make a difference, not only in their own lives, but in the lives of others. It is never too late to shine. Never. George Eliot. Omnia vivant. Everything is alive. Omnia inter se connexa. Everything is interconnected. Cicero. My brain has a mind of its own. I have absolutely no desire to fit in. Ever. Thank you for your time.